Hello engineers, I am Shubh and today we are going to talk about the types of the bridges. The bridge classification we are going to discuss is based on the linear waterway and it is as per IRBM 2024. What is IRBM? It is the Indian Railway Bridge Manual, which is a very handy document for all the bridge engineers. So based on the IRBM, there are mainly three classification of the bridges. The first is the important bridge, the second one is major bridge, the third one is minor bridge, okay, and the fourth one is culvert. So what is an important bridge? The important bridge, as I have shown in the photograph here, it has a total waterway which is greater than 1000 square meter and it is a linear waterway which is greater than 300 meter. What do you mean by the linear waterway? The linear waterway is this one. This is the linear waterway. Okay. And what is the total waterway that we are going to discuss? What we need to understand what is the waterway in order to understand the different types of the bridges. So this is I have done a simple diagram. This is the foundation, this is the pier, this is the pier cap, and this is the girder resting over it. The pier cap has a width of 1910 and the depth of 1500, and the clear span of this arrangement is 12.20 mm, 12.20 meter. The highest floor level, average bed level, pier cap bottom level, formation level are also mentioned in the diagram. So let us discuss this. First, we need to understand what is the vertical clearance. So the vertical clearance is this distance. It is the distance between the top of the soft. It is the distance between highest floor level and the bottom of the girder. So this is the vertical clearance. The vertical clearance will be 17.55 minus 14.929 plus this distance, and this distance is given as 1500 as I have mentioned here. Okay, so the vertical clearance come out to be as 4.121 meter. Now, in order to calculate the total waterway, we needed vertical clearance. How do you calculate the total waterway? It is the clear span, which is 12.20 meter into this distance. So how do you calculate this distance? We have highest bed level, we have average bed level. If we minus them, then we'll get this distance. Okay. We have already calculated this vertical clearance. So by adding both of them and multiplying with 12.20, we get this total waterway. So if we calculate the total waterway, it will be very easy for us to classify the bridge as per the classification of IRBMs. Now, in some cases, it is required to calculate the waterway up to highest flood level. So in that case, we have to multiply 12.20 and into this distance, and this distance will be 14.929 minus 8.421. So this will be the waterway up to HFL. So this area. Okay. Now there is a confusion somewhere. Say that is, if this is the vertical clearance, what do we call as freeboard? So the freeboard is different from the vertical clearance. The freeboard is the distance between the formation level and the highest flood level. Means this is the freeboard. So the formation level is 20.184 and the highest flood level is 14.929. So if you subtract them, we get a freeboard. Freeboard is 5.255. So now we have understood that what is the total waterway. So it will be very easy for us to understand the next classification of the bridge. The next classification of the bridge is a major bridge. The major bridge, as I have shown in the photograph, it has a linear waterway greater than or equals to 18 meter. So this is the linear waterway we are talking about. It is greater than or equals to 18 meter, or a clear span of greater than or equals to 12 meter. Okay. Next is the minor bridge. A minor bridge is the one which have a linear waterway less than 12 meter for a single span and less than 18 meter for multiple span. So this is a misconception that the minor bridge has only a single span. It's not like that. Minor bridge can have multiple spans, but if the linear waterway of all spans including is less than 18 meter, then it is a minor bridge. The next is culvert. So culvert is nothing but it is a cross drainage structure which has a span less than or equals to 6 meters. Both are, as I have shown in the diagram, these both are the culverts. So this was the major classification of the bridges. you for watching my video. Do like, share, and subscribe.